changes are coming to the TikTok shop very soon. I'm Barkley from PackTrickPulls.com. We're going to talk about the TikTok shop today. Back in January, those with a registered TikTok business account were notified that the seller fees were going to be increasing. Right now, as it stands, it's at 2% plus 30 cents per order, and it's going to hike all the way up to 8% by July 1st. If you all remember, back when that got announced, I decided to take all of my packs off of the TikTok shop and put them all on my website, PackTrickPulls.com. And for the most part, it worked out. I experimented with my independence while still using TikTok as my main platform to reach out to the masses. My conclusion has been to keep a few packs on the shop as a way of showing my new viewers, my potential new customers, that I have these packs, while telling them the majority of my stuff, the rest of everything that you see, is on my website. So far, so good. Back to what we were talking about, the incoming seller fees. It's not gonna all happen at once. The 2% plus 30 cents per order is gonna hike its way up from that to 6% on April 1st, and from there, July 1st, it's gonna go to 8% until TikTok decides to change that again. My own personal opinion, I think it's gonna go from the 8% all the way up to maybe 10 to 12%, similar to eBay. That is complete speculation, by the way, don't hold me to that. But to work around this, I think shops are gonna have three options. One, they're not gonna do anything, they're gonna lose money, which isn't likely unless they're completely oblivious to this change. Or two, they're gonna increase their prices 4 to 6% to accommodate for the new changes. Or C, they're gonna defer you to your websites. Whether it's a local game store or like a rip and shipper like me, those types of stores can provide you the same prices that you see on TikTok shop, but just on their website. But that also isn't taking into account the new customer deals that TikTok gives out, that 30 to 50% deals that everyone on Reddit is abusing nowadays. Just scroll down Reddit, it's crazy. Way before any of that even happened though, as a TikTok shop seller, I tried to get ahead of that. And in late November, I created my website, PackTrickPulls.com. And instead of selling my products on the TikTok shop, I decided to promote them exclusively on my website. Let me explain how this benefits me as a smaller seller. TikTok gives me a, quote, accelerated payout time of 5 days after the order is delivered. That's about an 8, 9, 10 day turnaround. On my website, I get paid out in 48 hours. I ran into the issue of selling out way too fast, which is a blessing. I mean, don't get me wrong, but now I can restock faster if I'm ever out, and I can get those packs back in the shop promptly. There could be some issues with deferring customers to your website though. On Thursday, March 14th, I received a warning under the TikTok's misleading content policy that it said that my live stream contained information that redirected users, I'm reading it right now, from the TikTok shop to an unverified website or third-party platform. And that violates the TikTok shop's content policy. This was enacted on February 5th. I've been doing it every day since, and this was the first time it happened. So this also means that I need a backup plan. So feel free to subscribe to this channel if you're from my TikTok or you're just checking me out right now, trying to figure out what to do after these fees get enacted. But I should also say that nothing like this has ever happened in the first 6 months that I've been doing this on TikTok. And back to the point I made earlier about the new user deals, these deals allow users to take 30 to 50% off their first purchase on a new account. For those of you wondering, yes, it's gonna stay. These are still gonna be a thing, but it's just gonna decrease 4 to 6% like anything else, like everything else is just increasing. People are having issues with this though. A lot of people are having issues with getting deals, TikTok shop coupons in particular. Scroll down Reddit for 2 seconds, you'll see someone having an issue. It's an everyday thing. Of course, my answer to this was to create my website, PackTrickPulls.com. Now, it's all about the customer's willingness to leave the comfort of the app to purchase something on my website and then come back to the live stream and watch it get ripped. This model has worked on Twitch and YouTube. It can work on TikTok too. I've done it for 2 months. It's definitely possible. I just have barely over 1,000 followers across TikTok and YouTube. So there's also a level of worry that I can't keep up the level of sales that I had selling mostly in the TikTok shop in the past, especially if it gets to the point where I can't use my website to sell on the TikTok shop anymore with this new thing that's come up. At the same time, I try to make it very easy for you guys to return to the TikTok app for the live stream. There's a button at the bottom of my website that directs you right back to the live stream. So it's easy for you in that regard. TikTok does not like this though. Before any of that gets enacted, TikTok's having another round of their coupons. So you already know how to get in on it. One last time before any of this crap gets enacted, man. So if you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing. You can head over to packtrickpulls.com, use that code right there, check that QR code out on your phone, mobile device, whatever you're doing, guys. Appreciate you all taking the time out of your day to listen to me ramble about the TikTok shop, everyone's favorite thing. Peace.